NASA's bold plan. Yellowstone is in danger of erupting, and NASA has a $3.5 billion plan to save the world. And their plan is now revealed. This is by Callum Hoare of Express UK. The Yellowstone supervolcano would cause worldwide devastation if it erupted again, and potentially end life on Earth as we know it. But NASA has a plan to stop that. It's a bombshell documentary revealing this. There are various scientists saying that it is well overdue, and we are in for a big devastation and catastrophe. Yellowstone has erupted 3 times in history: 2.1 million years ago, 2.2 million years ago, and 640,000 years ago. Scientists previously revealed that should an earthquake occur, it could take less than just 2 weeks before the catastrophe reaction event, that is, from the earthquakes to the eruption. But NASA may have a clear plan to stop the volcano from ever erupting again. Tech Insider revealed during a mini-documentary series on their channel how the space agency worked a $3.7 billion plan, a project to cool the supervolcano. Well, we knew that a little while ago NASA was saying that it would nuke the volcano to stop it, but now we have a project to cool the volcano. The program, dubbed Defending Human Civilization from Supervolcanic Eruptions, started just recently in 2015, and it was started at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California. The paper reads, quote, "The prospect of attempting to prevent a supervolcano from erupting seems daunting and perhaps impossible. However, it has been suggested that the hydrothermal circulation at Yellowstone may cool the underlying magma and may lead to decreased long-term volcanic hazards," end quote. So this is the Cunning plan to tackle Yellowstone eruption. Volcanoes like Yellowstone erupt when molten rock, magma, rises to the surface following the Earth's mantle melting due to tectonic plates shifting. And we know that there's a huge structure that has recently been found underneath the caldera of Yellowstone, and that's believed to be the Pacific Plate subduction area underneath Yellowstone. And that's what's causing all this bulging and deformation of the surface of Yellowstone. Now, currently, around 60 to 70% of that magma, the molten rock, escapes through hot springs and geysers, but the rest stays in the magma chamber as the pressure increases. And NASA's plan would see them drill a series of wells, 10 kilometers deep, that's 6.2 miles deep, around the perimeter of the whole supervolcano. Series of wells, 6.2 miles deep, all around the caldera, which is pretty big. Now, NASA's plan would see them drill the sets of wells, and they would then fill these with cold water, which would over time cool the rocks around the magma chamber. Now, as we're going into this, I have various images in my mind. For example, what happens if the water that they plug in there that's cool turns very hot very quickly? That will just increase more geysers coming out, don't you think? But anyway, I'm just a lay person, and I'm not a scientist. Now, they have here diagrams showing NASA's plan, putting in the water, and they claim that the water will transfer the cold temperature towards the magma, cooling it down. But the space agency, NASA, will not be trying this anytime soon. These current calculations believe the system would use 20 gigawatts of energy to cool Yellowstone to a safe temperature. This could not only take more than 16,000 years to do, but it would also cost as much as $3.5 billion. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.